Welcome back. This is how it all started. A neglected 20-year-old BMW 750i, both cheap, sitting for years. We did some small upgrades, got it driving again, then we saw the rust. The interior was hiding a mold, so we stripped the underbody completely, removed every bit of rust. The interior came out, seats, center console, dashboard, headliner, every last piece of trim. Nothing left but the bare metal. We cleaned every piece, including the moldy carpets, and finally we started putting it back together. And that's where we left off. Carpets are in, everything is clean, and now we're going to try and save some of the individual leather parts just by cleaning them. If that fails, re-dye is the only option. So let's get into it. First up, the leather dashboard from the Donor Individual 7 series. It's in decent shape, just a few discolored spots here and there. I'm going to clean them off with Sonax Extreme Interior Cleaner and a microfiber cloth. Nothing too aggressive, just to see if it comes off easily. Now flipping it over to clean the vent duct side. Same product, same approach. Check this vent duct. I don't know if it was a factory mistake or happened later in the car's life, but the sealing foam is completely out of place, twisted and not sitting right. This other side you can see the foam is seated correctly, so that needs to sort out before the dashboard goes in. Those discolored spots are still there, so time to step it up. I'm trying Color Lock Strong Leather Cleaner with a soft sponge. Let's see if this does the job. Still not coming off, so I agitated the whole section with a brush. The color lock didn't work out, so next attempt I sprayed a bit of black mold remover onto sponge and dab it lightly on those spots. Nothing aggressive, just testing if it reacts differently. So here is the final result on the dashboard. Those few discolored spots wouldn't budge no matter what I tried, but honestly the rest of it cleaned up really well. There are a few small scratch marks, but those can be easily touched up with a proper set. I'd much rather go that route than re-dye the whole dashboard. Re-dyeing the entire thing would be a massive job and very difficult to get it right. Also, I need to remove this drawer in the middle. I want to retrofit the phone option. And the airbag will be removed as well. Next, I'm pulling out the top dash speaker to check it underneath, just making sure everything is clean and mold free. After a quick clean, it's all looking fine, so I'm bolting it back in. Next up is the center console panel. It's covered in leather and needs a proper clean. But first it has to be disassembled to get into all the areas properly. While taking it apart, I found the casing for the ashtray is broken. So I'll need to replace that before it all goes back together. The original undamaged casing of the ashtray. Quick spray of grease on the ashtray cover gears. Keeps it sliding smooth. Nicely done. Now the leather center console trim. Same approach as the dashboard. Starting with Sonax Extreme Interior Cleaner and a microfiber towel. Then color lock strong leather cleaner with a brush. Here is the center console trim after cleaning. Not great. One spot has this weird discoloration, almost looks like heat damaged or burning. Plus a few scratch marks in other places. At this point, cleaning isn't going to fix it. Final solution is a complete re-dye. So here is where we stand with the leather. The dashboard cleaned up pretty well, just a few small spots that need a little touch-up, nothing major, but the center console is a different story. That's going to need a full re-dye. And the rest of the leather parts, same thing. Complete re-dye across the board. At this point, it's not even worth trying to clean them. They're too far gone. So before I do anything else, I need to do some proper research on how to restore these pieces the right way. The annoying part is that the color lock isn't in business anymore. They were exactly for this kind of work. So now I have to figure out an alternative method or find another products that can deliver the same results. In the meantime, the build continues. In the next episode, we'll install the dashboard, fit the clusters and do some more cleaning. The leather restoration will have to wait until I've got a solid plan. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.